The employment and job numbers continued to improve in October, but at an uneven rate. Hello, this is Bruce Steinberg of SteinbergEmploymentResearch.com reviewing October 2020 U.S. employment trends and developments. Although the Bureau of Labor Statistics is still experiencing COVID-19 related errors with the data, and we quote, analysis of the underlying data suggests there still may be some workers affected by the pandemic who should have been classified as unemployed on temporary layoff. However, the share of responses that may have been misclassified was higher in the early months of the pandemic and has been considerably lower in recent months. Officially, the unemployment rate in October was 6.9%, and that is lower than the published September rate of 7.9%. The size of the entire labor force expanded by 724,000. The number of employed persons increased by almost 2.25 million, as the number of unemployed persons declined by a little more than 1.5 million. And there were 541,000 fewer people considered as not in the labor force in October. The economy added a total of 638,000 non-farm jobs in October, despite a big drop of 268,000 government jobs due to the discharging of Census 2020 temporary workers, as well as big declines in public education. The private goods-producing sector was up 123,000 in October, which was a nice improvement from the 97,000 it added in September, as well as the 53,000 increase of August. Manufacturing was up 38,000 in October after adding 60,000 in September and increasing 30,000 in August. The construction sector was the big winner as it continued to build up its workforce with an increase of 84,000 in October on top of adding 35,000 jobs in September and gaining 24,000 in August. And in mining and logging was able to add 1,000 jobs in October on top of the 2,000 it added in September after losing 1,000 jobs in August. The private service providing sector added 783,000 jobs in October. That was slightly lower than the 795,000 it added in September, but well off the 975,000 it added in August. The retail trade sector added almost 104,000 jobs in October, which was much greater than the 23,400 it added in September. It should be pointed out that the September number was first reported last month of an increase of more than 140,000. Rarely are preliminary numbers revised by so much. Was this a fat finger error? Growth for professional and business services improved with an increase of 208,000 in October, which was much better than the 122,000 it added in September, as well as the 184,000 it added in August. The private education and health services sector was up 57,000 in October, despite a decline in private educational services of almost 22,000, which had declined almost 70,000 in September. Growth in home health care services slowed with an increase of only 3,700 jobs in October after adding more than 16,000 in September. And the leisure and hospitality sector grew by 271,000 in October. That was well off the pace of adding more than 400,000 in September. As we mentioned before, the total number of government jobs was down 268,000 in October. The federal government was down 138,000, almost all due to a decline in staffing for Census 2020. State government was down 65,000, mostly all due to the decline in state government education, and local government was also down 65,000, but all, and then some, due to a decline by almost 98,000, while local government, excluding education, added more than 33,000 jobs. Temporary help services continued to add jobs and at a faster pace with a gain of almost 109,000 jobs in October after adding a little less than 22,000 in September. This brings the total number of temporary help jobs to 2,597,100, which works out to a healthy 4.4% sequential increase, but is still down 11.8% from October 2019. Note that temporary help services added almost 550,000 jobs since April, when it plunged by more than 840,000 jobs from the previous month. In October 2020, temporary help services market share, that is its portion of all jobs, increased to 1.8242%, up from 1.7557% the previous month. A year ago, in October 2019, it was 1.9418%, and 2 years ago, in October 2018, it was 2.0014%. Although at the time of recording this podcast, it appears that the election results will mean a change in administration in the White House, but Congress will remain divided, and the level of rancor and political discourse will likely continue, if not worsen. As COVID-19 cases continue to climb and play havoc on the economy, how soon the incoming administration can get the pandemic under control and hence return the economy to some semblance of normal remains to be seen. Be safe and contribute to a solution, even if that only means the simple task of wearing a mask. This has been Bruce Steinberg, and this is just a brief sample of the employment data and analysis we provide.